And look how he lost to Tony, man. Tony with
Tony
panic takedowns.
I don't think that was panic takedowns. That's how Tony fight. Like, Tony is a wrestler.
First off, like this video and subscribe.
Which I'm actually looking forward to this one. Daniel Marcos and Saimon Oliveira. I'm glad they're kicking the fight card off with this one, man, because I'm impressed by Daniel. I'm impressed by him. He looked good in the Brandon Lewis fight. Shouts out to Brandon Lewis too, man. Oh my goodness.
Brandon Lewis.
The dude he fought on the Contender, this dude took an absolute beating and he was still swinging to the last second, man. He was still just looking for any opportunity. But then we saw Saimon last. He fought Tony Gravely. You know, he won a split decision.
And look how he lost to Tony, man. Tony with panic takedowns.
I don't think that was panic takedowns. That's how Tony fight. Like, Tony is a wrestler.
No, but Saimon got the knockout power. So
yeah,
I think
but he never like touched Tony. If you go look at that fight, 20 seconds into every last one of those rounds, Oliveira was on his back before he could virtually do anything. But if you look at the beginning of those fights, though, he started off every round with like a flying knee or a flying front kick or something like that. But what you see in this fight?
What do I see in this fight? When I was studying this fight, I looked at Saimon. I was impressed with like a lot of his Muay skills. I was impressed by his submission skills.
You was impressed by the striking?
Yes.
One strike at a time, loading up, missing big. You was impressed by that?
Yes. At least he's going for it, though. I'm not saying he's the best striker, but I'm just saying I was impressed.
No,
I'm impressed by the fact that he's throwing hard.
Because he looked hungry.
Yeah, some fighters, man, like even we talking about the two brothers that's fighting. Yeah. It's like, man, just do a little bit more.
Yeah, that's fair.
But at the same time, I was really impressed. I was like, okay, I don't care who they give. I don't care who his opponent is. Before I researched Daniel, Saimon probably gonna win. Until I looked at Daniel. I looked at one fight and I was like, man, this guy's good.
Did you watch the Contender one first?
Yes.
Dude.
And I'm looking at, because I was like, man, I looked at his record first and I was like, he has a bunch of decision wins. So he's boring. I looked at his fight. I'm seeing head movement. He moving around good. He blocking with his shoulders. It's like, bro, you making it look easy.
No, bro, the boxing is crisp.
And then on top of that, some kind of way, I don't know how he get the fights to the ground, but some kind of way he gets fights to the ground, and he got some brutal ground to pound. And something
he got heavy hands, man.
Because he gets people on the ground, bro. He flatten them out. Pop, 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 pop.
You know who else is dangerous on the ground? Hey, this Saimon is insane on the ground. I don't know what you're going to do if this fight gets to the ground, man, because this dude, hold on, he got 18 wins, 11 by submission. Say less.
There's only one thing, man. When Saimon fought against Tony, man, he was going for some Hail Mary guillotines. I think Saimon one of them type people.
You know, he almost got one or two of them.
I think Saimon one of them type people like Anthony Pettis. We were talking about bro, how they gonna kind of hold him. He's kind of hard to keep down. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a lot of people gonna want to just be throwing hands with him either. But I think they gonna. But he can be kind of controlled against the cage.
But Daniel, that ain't his fighting style though. Him and Tony got a distinct fighting style because he has to rely on their wrestling for everything else. But that ain't how Daniel fight, because Daniel is primarily a striker too. But the thing is, man, Saimon almost locked in that first guillotine. Remember?
Yeah. On
Tony Gravely, and then there was a second guillotine he had on Tony later on in the fight, and Tony was able to work out of it, but Tony got a whole bunch of experience.
I think this is one of the fights where Daniel's skills just gonna. I don't know how to explain.
He's gonna outwork him because.
I don't think he's gonna outwork him. I think he's gonna outskill him. I think he's gonna just be able to just land more and get hit less.
But that's what
make it look easy.
But that's what I'm saying, because Saimon, you can see him loading up on a head kick from across the octagon. I don't really like that. It ain't like you throwing jabs and throwing a 1-2 and a head kick. Like if Simon's gonna throw a head kick, he's literally gonna load up on a head kick that you can see coming. If he's gonna throw a big right hand, you can see him almost about to spin around. If he's gonna throw a flying knee, you can see him take 2 or 3 steps before he throws it. You see what I'm saying? Virtually everything he throws, he loads up on it and he telegraphs it basically. But when I look at Daniel, he gets into the pocket, man, and he's ducking, which I will say something about that. Saimon got a great step-in knee. He got a great step-in knee. And Daniel does like to duck his head a lot. Like, this ain't no boxing match. If you dip and duck to the left or to the right and somebody throw a head kick or a knee while you ducking or leaning off to the side, you can definitely get caught, and that could be his trouble. The only thing is, like I said, Saimon, he loads up and telegraph everything. And then he throw like 1 or 2 strikes at a time. That's why I kind of feel like Daniel gonna win, because he gonna throw more. And he's going to be more active, and he's not going to telegraph everything he throws. I got to lean more to Daniel here.
If he can keep this fight off the ground. If this fight hit the ground,
it's over.
It's over, man. But yeah, easy win.
Yeah, I'm going with Daniel.
I think he'll make it look easy too.
But I'm going to go mid-confidence, because I can definitely see ways for Saimon to win. I'm just picking Daniel.
Yeah, me too.
Like this video and subscribe.